Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about the Arex Delta M in front of you. So I picked this one up just the other day from Primary Arms, and this is the Arex Delta, and then it is the M model, which is their compact version, if you will. I believe there's also an X and an L, but I opted to go for the M, and I did put 100 rounds through it before filming this tonight, so I just actually picked it up today, and then I started put 100 rounds through it, and then we're doing the filming night of, basically. So very fresh in my mind. I bought this, so this was not sent to me, nothing like that, and I have zero experience with Arex, so this was my first time even holding one, and let alone shooting it. And it's a pretty cool pistol. So initial thoughts and shots are what this video is all about. So Arex Delta M Gen 2, chambered in 9mm. It is an optics-ready firearm, and then the controls on it are ambidextrous. So slide lock's ambidextrous, magazine release is ambidextrous, and it's a striker fire pistol. Now this one is a little different. Arex has their own, what they call it, the double action striker system, or double action striker fire. So it's their version of a striker fire, which is apparently more safe, that kind of stuff, according to their website at least. I can't tell you the difference right now. Yeah, they make it in black, so all black. They make it in the black and gray like this. They make it in black and flat dark earth, and I picked this one because I thought it was cool looking. And the overall pistol itself is just a really cool look. It's all very angular and, you know, kind of futuristic looking, if you will. So even the trigger is kind of angular and all that. So basic specs and features of it: it is 1.18 inches wide, so it's a little over an inch wide. The overall length is 7 inches, and it is 4.7 inches tall. It is a 4-inch barrel in it, and it does take double stack magazines. Well, and this one, when I got it, you get a 15 rounder, and this one is apparently a 17 rounder. I didn't realize that this was an extension on the bottom, in all honesty. So when I shot it at the range, I only put 15 rounds in it, and I was like, okay, like, cool. But it's actually an extended base plate on there, so 15 and 17. Textured up to wazoo. This thing has got a lot of texture on it, so all up and down the side of the grip, along the back, on the front. I mean, it's super textured, even up here on the sides for your support hand to go. And then it does have a rail on the front for lights, lasers, the usual there. It does have, I'm not seeing a magazine, it's empty. It does have a trigger safety in there, like most striker fired firearms do. It's got a pretty crisp little trigger in it so far, so I can't add it on any, you know, poundage, that kind of stuff. But it's got some usual take up, you know, get rid of the safety. That's your wall. So it's a little bit of movement. And it's a pretty crisp break. I like it so far. It does have, similar to like a Walther or a Canic, you will see the firing pin protrude from the back of the base plate there. And then it does have your basic 3-dot iron sights on it. Like I said, this one is red dot capable. And in the package, you get a whole bunch of stuff for that. Get that stand up. So you get 3 different grip modules to go on there. So you can have any of those other grips there. I got a super sweet sticker from Primary Arms because I ordered it from Primary Arms. And then you get mounting plates, and there are 5 different mounting plates to fit a whole host of optics and that kind of stuff. And I'll put up a screenshot here or here, whatever, that you can see all the different options of what those plates mount. Then you get screws and Allen wrenches, owner's manual, kind of all the basic usual stuff there. It's a pretty cool pistol so far. I really like it. Like I said, I put 100 rounds through it, and I'll get better with it. This wasn't a great night of shooting as I kind of watched some of the footage and that kind of stuff, but it's a pretty typical, you know, striker fired pistol. But I liked it quite a bit. I like the feel of it. I like the texture on it. It's pretty aggressive, but not, like, there's a lot of texture on the grip, but it's not like overly sharp when you grip it. It's not like some of the Smith & Wessons get very sharp and pointy in their grip. This definitely isn't that. So it's textured, but it's a comfortable texture. It does have a little bit of texturing on the front and the bottom of the trigger guard here. Like I said, the sights, it's just a white front dot and then just your standard black in the rear. So it mounts up, lines up pretty easy, and it does have a loaded chamber indicator on top as well. So kind of a cool little feature-packed pistol. Takedown on it's pretty simple. As then else, verify it's empty, drop the trigger, pull it back a little bit, drop it just like a Glock, and then it really only goes forwards like a 1/4 of an inch or something. It's very short. So recoil spring, barrel, typical striker fired handgun, takes down very easily there. Makes it very reminiscent of a Glock, just a lot shorter in the movement to get the thing off. It's interesting to me. I didn't was kind of playing with it when I first got back to the house to take it down, and I was like, oh, you barely have to move this thing to get it set. So same thing, get it on there, and just a little bit. So super short, super easy. Pricing on this, so full price from what I'm seeing online, like Primary Arms has it, and it's $469.99, so $470 for the M model. Now they do make the L and the X and that kind of stuff, so there's plenty of other variants out there. I bought this on sale from Primary Arms. At the time of filming, that sale is done at Primary Arms. However, Global Ordnance has a sale going on for $299.99, so that's what I paid for it. So yeah, I will put a link in the description for both, Arex Delta website, so you can actually go look at the pistol there. I'll also put a link to the Global Ordnance page, and then the discount is applied in the cart. So I get nothing from it, I just happened to notice that there was a sale going on, so if you're interested in one of these, you can pick them up this weekend for pretty cheap. As typical, we'll do a 500 round, maybe more round review, but 500 is our bare minimum when doing a 9mm especially review. Or pistol in general. That's kind of been our minimum is 500 rounds. So for sure we'll put 500 rounds through this, and we will see what it does. I'm hoping to maybe get an optic for it. It would be kind of nice to have a red dot to try out as well on it. It is kind of an interesting mounting, as you notice there. The screws are offset, so that's a unique look. Most of them are side by side where you get a Glock or any of that kind of stuff. So that's interesting that they're offset. But that's kind of the quick initial thoughts and shots on it. It feels great in the hand. Like, I do like how it fits. It's very comfortable. It mounts well. It points well. So it's a cool looking, cool feeling little pistol, and I am looking forward to doing a full review on it. So if you have any experience with an Arex, either the Deltas here or even like their Zero, I believe it is. It's kind of like a 226 clone. Put that in the comments. I want to see what you guys think of it, if you have any experience with it. As usual, if you've stuck around this long and you enjoy my ramblings, why don't you hit that subscribe button, stick around for future videos coming out, the finishing review on this when we do at least 500 rounds. Beyond that, I hope you all have a great Memorial Day weekend. This will come out Saturday of Memorial Day weekend, and I never served, so I'm not a veteran or nothing like that. I'm just a dumb civilian. But take a second this weekend and think about, especially if you're in the United States, obviously, think about the people that got you there and the freedoms that we have. Like, I feel like we have less appreciation for that these last handful of years in general. So it's a great weekend. Spend time with family and friends, and take yourself time and do a little reflection on the freedoms we have and the reason that we're here. And then hopefully go hit the range and do a little shooting, because that's awesome too. So we will be taking this thing out on probably Monday this coming week here and do a little more shooting with it. So hopefully we'll get through the 500 round review fairly quickly and get you a kind of an opinion and that kind of stuff here in the coming weeks. So usually it's like 2, 3, 4 weeks kind of a thing. So hopefully we can get it out in 3 to 4 weeks at most. I'm sure this will be a hit though with the guys when we go to the range on Monday. So we'll probably get another couple hundred rounds put through there, and then we'll finish it up at least 500 rounds. So sorry for the little rambling and soapbox at the end there, but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there as I've gotten older and learned to appreciate more and more what we have here in this country and the people that got us here. So a little serious at the end, but we appreciate you guys all. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the nice weather. Get outside, touch some grass, go to the range. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.